Her dog was found earlier this week, her car found overnight, and now police say they were able to locate missing 20-year-old Jenna Chisholm. The woman was found in the parking garage at the Cosmopolitan. Action News reporter Stacey Galandi was the only reporter there when Jenna's mom got the phone call from her daughter that she was all right. Metro is releasing surveillance videos of 3 young suspects involved in a violent robbery. Portions of the East Coast are now dealing with the aftermath of Hurricane Arthur. Thousands now without power, and some towns are dealing with serious flood damage. The storm has now weakened to a Category 1. Currently, it's off the coast of Virginia and Maryland, and it's headed northeast toward Cape Cod. At this moment, there are no reports of casualties or serious injuries. Brian, thank you. A local man is behind bars today accused of operating an illegal grow house in Henderson. Police busted the home near Green Valley and Warm Springs last night. Investigators say they found 54 marijuana plants along with 5 pounds of marijuana ready for sale, as well as a couple grams of meth. Here's a look at the guy police took into custody. This is Thomas Asgeyerson. He's facing 4 charges, including producing and possessing marijuana. Yeah, those gusts, they are no joke. They're expected to kick up dust storms all over the valley. Here's a live look outside our studio right now, facing towards the Las Vegas Strip. Meteorologist Greg Bennett is standing by. And Greg, how strong are these winds expected to be today? The investigation into a cheating scandal at a local elementary school is now considered one of the largest in Nevada's history. It dates back to 2012 when the State Board of Education received a tip about Matt Kelly Elementary School. A Scantron analysis showed too many wrong answers were doctored to right answers on the state standardized test. The investigation included a fingerprint test on the Scantrons. Despite the results, investigators can't pinpoint who is responsible for the cheating, but they say it is not the students. In honor of our nation's independence, a local group is trying to reach out to homeless veterans right here in the valley. The nonprofit organization U.S. Vets were serving up a hearty lunch along with plenty of music and entertainment to celebrate the holiday. The organization says there are more than 1,200 vets in southern Nevada. Close to 300 people were at today's event. And we are all looking forward to the big fireworks show planned for tonight. And of course, no one does fireworks quite like Las Vegas. Action News reporter Brian Callahan is live at Red Rock Resort with more on tonight's shows. Brian. It can get really hot out there for First Friday in July, so maybe this is a nice little respite.
Maybe the best.
People.
Light clothes, lots of water.
Yeah, it does get hot out there. Speaking of the heat, some flames tore through a valley home, and the family inside had just moments left to get out alive. How the help from a total stranger likely saved their lives. The body of Officer Alan Beck has just arrived back in his home state of Wyoming this midday. Yesterday, the motorcade carrying the officer's body passed through Salt Lake City, Utah. Dozens of UHP officers saluted the officer as his casket rolled by. Now that the procession has arrived in Wyoming, his family will lay the fallen officer to rest. From Contact 13 this afternoon, the nation's food safety grades are out and the results are mixed. Megan Tellis joins us live with more on what this means for your health and how you can protect yourself. The district attorney has dropped charges against a California youth pastor accused of killing a man outside a Las Vegas pub. The DA is going to leave it up to a grand jury whether or not charges should be filed against Robert Lynn Cox. Cox is accused in the death of 55-year-old Link Ellingson, who died after a fight outside the Four Kegs Sports Pub last year. Just 1 week after a tragic shooting killed 2 officers and an innocent bystander, Cici's Pizza reopened their doors to the public. Hundreds of people came out to the restaurant supporting a fundraiser for the fallen officers and to grieve at the growing memorial. I spoke to a Walmart representative this afternoon who tells a much different story. She said the company has not only personally reached out to the Wilcox family, but they've also made undisclosed donations to the Fallen Officers Fund and the Wilcox Family Fund.